Hello, everybody. Fear My Game is back once again with some Guild Wars Nightfall. So, I do have something I have to admit. I am now officially first spear. While I was making my way over here from where I ended the last part, there was enough scale in the way that I just naturally got here. But I did find a side quest. So it all worked out fine now, didn't it? So Hatuk, as you nearby, does actually try to talk to you. He's like, psst, psst, hey you, yeah, you, come here. I need some help. So he really needs my help. So let's see. Okay, so here's the deal. There's this monster I'm supposed to kill, but I don't know the first thing about killing. I just never took an interest. But now I have this stupid rite of passage. In order to become a man, I have to hunt out and kill the great fire flower. I know it doesn't sound scary, but trust me, this thing is brutal. Maybe too brutal for you. But for me, forget about it. This thing has plagued our village for years, and they asked me to kill it? I mean, come on. I need some help. But no one can know, okay? Says you must pass the test on your own. Says your secret is safe with me. You do not fight alone. For a sun spirit never fights alone. Alright, so it looks like it's over in this direction. I do know that there's another side quest, so if there's enough episodes in the part, um, episode of the part, that just makes sense. I mean, if there's enough time in the episode after this, I'm gonna keep going a little bit further south because there are things on this top left corner. I'm like, yeah, I remember doing a side quest in that specific area before, which leads me to the understandable belief that there's another side quest somewhere here, and I feel like it's somewhere down here where someone's like, I need your help, and then I go deal with those items I saw. So let's see if we can find them. And plus, if I can do it while I'm still out here, then all the better. So I could spend the attribute points. So I get leadership, spear mastery, or command. I'm going to increase leadership because I am prioritizing my ability to help my fellow man. We don't have any non-humans in this party yet. Soothing images is just so rude. But on the bright side, I have one ability that is not adrenaline based, so I was able to actually still do stuff. The great thingamabobber. I think it's one of. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's a repurposed something else. Hot says, "There it is. Go kill it, and I'll make sure no one sees." Sounds good, sir. Sounds good to me. So I'm going to focus on the healer of the group. It looks like we already killed our first target anyways, so how important was it really? Who's to say? There we go. He dodged that attack, but that's fine. Here we go. And we did it. I'm Mr. Hatuk. Says, you made that look easy. Maybe there's something to this whole hunting business after all. Nah, we'll all take it from here. Make yourself scarce before someone starts to suspect. Ooh, that got cost to level 9. That's nice. That's increases swordsmanship by 1. Since this setup uses tactics and strength, I'm pretty sure we can get away with just using the bonus shield for him, because while it doesn't look the prettiest, that shield looked pretty nice. If I do say so myself. But it's not all that great, and stat-wise. Well, I think the bonus item doesn't look great stat-wise. I think it's probably very good bonus-wise. You know, you filthy abogas. You may have taken my anger, which have not taken away my spear. So were you low enough? Nope, I was slightly too early in using the Never Surrender. Maybe I just should take this. I'm not smart enough for this Never Surrender skill, apparently. What's unfortunate is killing all of these, like, plant stuff, they don't give me, you know, any Sunsphere points because I haven't found a scout that's willing to give it to me. That sucks. I used for Great Justice just as I got the Soothing Image on me. You know, I guess it's nice for Koss. You know, they see me more as a threat than him, so they put Soothing Images on me instead, making it so he has plenty of opportunity to, you know, unleash hell. Now we have the Plant Blessing after all those plants we killed. I'm going to do a little, slightly more investigating before I give up on finding anything over here. So I just know that there's a side quest around here that I remember doing like probably 5-6 years ago now, but still I vaguely remember it. And that's all I need to be like, where could it be hiding? I mean, especially because I've killed so many of these enemies in this area already. It's like, if I can get the side quest in this instance of the map, then I will save so much time. Just watch it be like a quest that I take right here, and then I have to come back in, and I'll be like, best. Oh, we got a Istani key. There's a chest not far away from here that we can stop by. So, well, I want to go north first. I'm going to check south first, just to kind of get this area out of the way. We just know that the target is somewhere not far from here. Let's see. I think it's unfortunate though, with the cooldown of They're on Fire and Anthem of Flame. I'm really only getting like 2 seconds really of this damage. Uptime maybe 4 seconds if Koss hits like just after mine times out. Which is one reason why I did want Blazing Spears, because Blazing Spear does apply burning. But you know, when I get Susuke, because I usually get Susuke over Jin. Because Ellie's. And I can get him on burning. That would really help with the uptime of They're on Fire and Anthem of Flame damage reduction. So that might be the way to go. Okay, the NPC I was hoping for is not right here. Let's go north again and see if it's in this little gap there. If not, before I would, and then maybe I'll check here. Oh, well, first I'll check here, and then probably go near the Astrolarium and check this whole side while I'm at it. And then... Actually, apparently I have a quest here anyways with General Morgan. So I guess I might, even if the NPC I'm looking for is not here, I might as well go in that direction. I'm glad I checked, because that makes things a lot more convenient. Well, this NPC may have evaded me this time, but I will eventually, if I remember, look on the wiki and figure out where it's hiding. Because I just know. Wait, unless maybe it's in this area. I'll check there once I'm done. Well, let's check it before Morgan. Why not? Morgan can wait. He's already been waiting like 2 parts now. He can wait a third. What's the big difference? Hey, look, there is a shrine here. Shrine, what have you? If it's plants, I'll be very sad. It's scale, so we're fine. I don't see anybody in there, but I got my eye on you. Mysterious NPC only vaguely in my mind. Alright, well, let's go talk to General Morgan and progress the main story a little bit, why don't we? One thing that is nice is that to kind of help with the uptime, I can pre-cast Anthem of Flame. That way I can actually get 2 procs of it before they're on fire times out. I didn't mean to use For Great Justice, but oh well. Okay, we're almost to General Morgan. Versus General Morgan, the Sunspears have arrived. They don't look like much. She's not that old, but it works just fine. I will evaluate their skills, War Marshal Varish, and report back to you. I will be surprised if they prove challenging to our soldiers. Rejoin me in Camadan when you are finished, Morgan. And Morgan says, Lissa teaches us that the glory of leadership is found in duty and honor. He says, aha! I think it's actually, ahai, Sunspear. Your superiors could not stop talking about your valor defending Chawbeck against the Corsairs. My superior and ruler of Korna, War Marshal Varish Osa, is most curious and wishes me to report on your capabilities. I have heard that you are a highly trained Sunspear leader. I look forward to watching you trade blows with my finest. Rest assured, you will be compensated for your time and trouble. When you're ready to begin the demonstration, let me know. We are ready, General. We have a level 9 henchman here, and we're all level 9. Actually, I didn't realize Dunker had leveled up again. Keep an eye on... Oh, dang it, he got healed before I could actually proc that. Oh, well, it's fine. And it sucks that now it's on cooldown when Dunkro needs me most. Donkey, I got you. We did it. Dunkro didn't die. What a demonstration. Former has trained you well indeed. My men would do well to take the lessons you have taught them to heart. I would hate to cross you on the field of battle. Sunspear, as for your compensation, please speak with Emissary Dajmir. That being in the Astrolarium, it looks like. But, Mr. Morgan and main story quest, I'm going to investigate just a little bit more south of our current location to see if I can find what I seek. That, of course, being a side quest. Dunkro leveled up, so that means I can give him more healing prayers as well. Corsairs, you say? Well, I don't see the side quest over here. It just looks like a bunch of enemies that won't give me any sun spear points. At this moment where I wish I had equipped fall back. Alright, let's start popping off here. We gotta show him who's boss. That sucks. It spent enough of my adrenaline. I knew though there's another quest here, but that one most definitely must come later. Where I'm pretty sure there's something with spirits and things like that, but that's not going on right now. That is okay. I at least checked, saw how it looked without the quest. Yeah, that way you guys all know at home, and I know precisely what's going on. I don't see a quest giver over there. Okay, so let's go this way. Okay, actually, you know, there's a map hack I could have used to try and find people. And by map hack, I mean holding Alt and seeing what names pop up. I did not think about that. How far away does it work? Can I see from behind me? It does go pretty far. I should keep this idea in mind when I'm looking for random NPCs in the wild. I'm gonna follow my initial hunch and try going over here first, and then before going back down through here, and then going out that portal. Because I'm committed at this point. I'm like, I must find where that side quest is. I know it's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. And plus, every additional sunscreen point that I get will make life easier later, because eventually I have to get Sunspear General, which is the rank 7 for those of you who aren't in the know. I feel like with enough side questing, it will be just fine. But I do remember when I was younger and I didn't do as much side questing, I remember grinding out a bunch of times on Hecate, I think is what they were called in this area. Hecate and until I got to the needed Sunspear points, because you either had to be a not Nightfall character or you had to get General. I think was the requirement. Unlike the first spear where there was like a level 12 for it, I think no matter what you had to get General to 7 or be a not Nightfall character. Okay, didn't see the NPC here, and I don't see it with the Alt button, and I can even see that scout way over there. Alright, let's go this way. There's a very real possibility this NPC just doesn't show up until later. But that's okay. We're just doing a nice survey of this area. We're just mapping this, you know. That's what's going on. We're getting our Alone in Cartography title up, you know. Let's see. I'm currently 8%. I gotta get those rookie numbers up. There is an opening here. Alright, let's clap this plantoid. Oh, nice. Soothing Images was interrupted by presumably the Mesmer. I don't think Hans has any knockdown or interrupt skill with the sword. Yeah, no knockdown and interrupts with the sword. I found it! Or at least I found a side quest. I don't know if it's the side quest. We'll find out in a moment. I feel so vindicated right now. I'm Mr. Lendu the Fisherman. He says, oh, thank goodness, Sunspears helped me. Oh, it's a master quest, huh? I bet we could do that. We're level 9 masters. Says, yes, yes, it must be destroyed. The Hamoi Ukayu is a bane to all who sail the seas, but it cannot be destroyed on the open water. It's too strong out at sea. Right now may be our only chance to destroy the Hamoi Ukayu before it descends into the deep once again. It is still at the shore, eating what is left of those who were once my closest friends, but I can't go back there. I can't bear to see the sight. I beg of you, go destroy this creature and make the sea safe for us all. I think I'll wait for the Hamu Akoi to take its after lunch nap, or dry your tears, friend. I will destroy this beast. Okay, so moment of truth. Is this the quest I've been hunting, or is it a completely different quest that I just happened to come across? Find out in just a minute. Alright, we're gonna kill this Stormseed Jacaranda just to get it out of the way. This is before they shrunk down between now and Guild Wars 2. One thing I don't like about Koss, I've noticed with the AI, I'm not sure if I mentioned this last part, is that he'll sometimes shadow charge to the enemy and then run back. If I'm not already engaged. Which really sucks. For me. Come on. Full great justice! Look at all of that sweet, sweet damage. I don't have a fancy DPS tracker tell me if I did a great job. But I'm pretty confident I did an amazing job. And, you know, I must be some kind of master for killing that guy and barely taking any real damage. Best. So going back to the NPC now to turn in the quest. And since it was not the quest I was thinking of, I'm going to try going a little bit more down south and west to see if I can find it. There is a chance the NPC just doesn't pop up because I haven't proceeded far enough in the main story. Or maybe the NPC maybe is actually right out here and they want me to go up there. I guess I'll find out soon. Lendu the Fisherman. The Hambu Akukayu has been slain. I cannot believe it. How can I begin to thank you enough? Perhaps now the souls of my friends can rest in peace. But now I need some time alone. So much has happened this day, and I must attend to the burial of my closest friends. Thank you again for slaying that beast. Perhaps we'll talk again after I've had some time to mourn. 1,000 experience, 125 gold, and 10 Sun Spear attribute points. Or it's a point. Promotion points, not attribute points. I was close. Close, but no cigar. You know what I need in my setup? I need an IAS skill. That stands for Improved Attack Speed skill. That way I can attack even faster. Because right now, I don't actually have any increased attack skills. I only just kind of realized that, and I should look up options. I mean, I could actually do Frenzy. Well, I don't actually have Frenzy. Never mind. But, you know, if I get Frenzy, it would be an option. I could have sworn I saw a Istani chest. Oh, there it is, right over there. Because I figured since we have the key, I might as well. I'm gonna look. A truncheon for 3 blood magic. That's not what I call impressive. Alright, we're going to just do a quick dip over here to the southwestern portion of this map to see, excuse me, if the quest I seek is in this direction. Moment of truth. I don't see anything over here, and that looks like an end of areas. Anything over here, perhaps? Or are we just circling back, doing a full circle of this whole map? I think we just did full... Wait, there's a Drake. I might get Drake flesh. Unless I already... No, wait, I don't already use the Drake flesh. What do I need now? Yeah, I already have the Drake flesh. Man, I might as well put it back into my inventory. Make up for the fact that I used it for my count stocks. Alright, keep up the damage output, boys. Death to the frigid scale. I think I healed my deep wound just as I used that, so it didn't proc properly. Alright, let's see. Anything over here, perhaps? Yeah, since I'm already doing a full circle. Nope, does not look like it. So I'm just going to give up on it being on this side of the map. Right side is that... You know, I just realized the thought of the title for the last part I recorded just a few minutes ago. I think I'm going to call it, you know, price fixing, because that's basically kind of what we did when we intimidated that merchant. He might have been a greedy bastard, but, you know, it's basically what we did. Or, you know, like that, or the nicer one where we say, you know, putting a tired soul to rest. That sounds a bit more mellow, though, compared to price fixing. Price fixing. I guess by the time this one comes out, that last episode will have been out for a week, so you guys will certainly know what I went with. Unless I experiment with that A/B thing that I see on YouTube sometimes. I don't think those who on Rumble will I don't think Rumble has the same feature, so I guess, you know, you guys on YouTube could tell me what title you guys saw in the last one. The reason I'm going to the cliffs of the Jacques is, you know, I have a theory and I want to know. Oh, look, there's a side quest! I found. Which side quest will this be? I wonder. Vad Ben, what say you? Another master level quest. I am truly the master of side quests. That's the name of this time. Says, excuse me, could you do me a favor? I left some of my tools back in my camp, but I can't leave them this monument unattended for too long. So unscrupulous Corsair could steal my equipment and research papers. And I can't afford that. Could you keep an eye on this monument for me while I go get the tools? It should only take me a few minutes. I said, kind of busy, sorry. Or, wow, someone willing to go get their own stuff? I'll totally stay here and take the easy job. I'll totally take the easy job. He says, this monument was built during the era before the Scarab Plague. I can't wait to see what else I discover about the Estani people during those ancient times. I'll be right back. Just keep your eye on the monument, and I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm assuming that big thing's the monument. I do like how Koss was like, it was like, you need my help, or something like, you need my help, or something similar. I just found that kind of funny. It was like at the perfect time. Did it affect cost? It didn't. Does deep wound not count as being at less than 75% health? Maybe that's how it's coded. If so, I need to keep that in mind. That is twice now that I've kind of like been like, oh, they're at less than 75% health and they have deep wound. Perfect opportunity, and then nothing happened. So I do think my theory is correct. Look at that sweet, sweet damage. Oh no, cost! Cost, no! Our melee front line has gone down! Bunkero, now's not the time! Oh no! This master thing might be a little harder than I gave credit for, huh? I guess it's a good thing we already failed on accident our Doom thingy-bobber. Unless, wait, can I make it back there and still get credit for... Oh my god, because the domination died just at, like, to like a DOT or something, it counted as failing. That's rude. Remember, that means we're a woman down. And we started out a higher level than the enemy, but now these Ridgeback skills to level 13. Oh my god. I'm trying to bring down the weaker ones. Thank you, Dunkro. I appreciate your help. At dying. Come on. I'm gonna res Dunkro. Come on, Signet of... Oh, this is not good. I should not have used Signet of Return right now. I'm sorry, Dunkro. I just added some of your death penalty. I did not think this all the way through. No, I almost brought down that level 14 Frigid Scale. Oh, I shouldn't. If I had not res Dunkro, I probably would have pulled it off. Alright, on the bright side, we don't fail the mission because of this. It just is very embarrassing. Oh well, it's fine. You know, on this note, what do I need for the Feast of Boca? I think I need the scale fin, actually, now that I think about it. I should not sell that. We did it! We totally were here this whole time, NPC man guy. We did not wipe and have to run back here multiple times. Or anything. Gracious, where is Vabin? Is he not coming back? Vabin? Vabin? Oh, there he is. He took a little bit to respawn, apparently. Says, thanks. Looks like everything's how I left it. I hope you didn't get too bored. Sure. We totally didn't have to rush and put it back all together or anything. 2,000 experience, 200 gold, and 15 Sunspirit promotion points. That's just enough to get me to level 10. I'm a cool kid now. Okay, we have a lot of secondary quests done. I'm curious, though. Let's go to the Astral Arms. Our main quest needs us to go there anyway. But more important than this, emissary from another country. Chef Honjo. Excuse me. I need one more scale fin. Are you kidding me? We were so close. We were so close. Emissary, I'll wait for next time to talk to you. But in the meantime, I do hope all of you guys had a good time watching this. You know, we're too bored by all the master side questing going on. It was a little touch and go with that last one, wasn't it? But I do hope you guys had a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be. And I'll see you next time.